Ready for this? It does have some people, but we're gonna do it. Let's see what it sounds like. It's sounding good. Hey boy, disturbing the pace. I'm changing things up this year. I'm just gonna be a rebel, be vicious, brutal. Nah, you know it's not me. Could never do it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the last time we are going to hear that exhaust note on a cold startup. Welcome back to the man in the machine. It's official. I'm moving forward with changing the exhaust note, adding this little piping here, which is a secondary cat delete on the Aston Martins for the V12 Vantage, and as well adding a high flow air filter. So let's get the show on the road and see what this is all about. Hopefully the sound comes out better, a little bit louder, maybe a little bit more, aggressive, and then maybe get a little bit extra power and weight savings. But yes, the exhaust options at Velocity AP extended further than my knowledge of what could be done. On their website, there is a number of things. There is a power pack, which includes from all the way up to the headers down to the exhaust. I wasn't going to do the headers, so I knew that was going to be not part of the conversation. In between there's a secondary cat delete. There is an X pipe, and then there is a sport exhaust or a Valvetronic exhaust. My buddy had the X pipe, so I'd heard it before and I thought it was okay. One of the things that I didn't realize why it was happening was the X pipe does introduce a higher pitch to the exhaust note, and so it sounds more like a V12 Lamborghini. But I don't want that. I want this to sound like an Aston Martin. I want it to sound deep, throaty, aggressive, race car, or at least Aston Martin race car. So X pipe was out of the question. Wasn't certain about the cat delete because I thought emissions was going to be a problem. Overlooked that for a while and said, you know what, I'm just going to do one of the exhausts, the Sport or the Valvetronic. The Sport is basically a straight pipe. Got to thinking, although that would sound amazing, it would be too loud, and not for me, but for me not to be able to control that decibel and that tone, I had to eliminate it for now. Valvetronic was then the next consideration. But what I didn't realize is that as I was talking with Velocity AP, the reason why I don't need the X pipe in the midsection is because the Valvetronic already has an X pipe built on top of it. So the X pipe then became part of the conversation again. And at that point I'm just like, changing of the exhaust note is not for me. When I go back online and I find this channel that talks about, and I'll link that channel maybe somewhere around here, the cat delete first for being out of compliance with emissions wasn't really an issue, because it is a secondary cat and the O2 sensors are connected to the primary. So I listened to the sound of that cat delete, and yeah, it sounded a little bit more aggressive. So end all be all, Velocity and even that channel suggests that the airflow is improved. There is weight savings, 10, 20 pounds maybe, and then horsepower improvement with the airflow is about 10 horsepower. So all in all, I think I spent maybe $600, $700 for the parts, and now we're going to get it installed. So only time will tell. Well, I really like it. I expect so. So keep watching, and we'll show you a little bit of before. Well, actually, you know what? Let's give you a little bit of the before acceleration on this Aston we want. But let's give this a third gear. Oh my gosh! Even without the modifications, that note is so good, and the power, the torque, it definitely puts you back in your seat, even for just 510 horsepower, which hopefully by the end of this we'll have a little bit more. We'll do that again now from the outside, because I mic'd up the sound outside just so that you get a sense of what that sounds like as well.
Today we have a Aston Martin V12 Vantage. It is 6-speed manual, V12. Customer came in, he wanted a little bit more noise, so we installed some Velocity AP secondary cat deletes. This right here, these are the OEM secondary cats. This is what we deleted, and we installed the Velocity AP secondary cat delete. Reason being, it's a little bit of weight savings, but most of all, it really opens up the V12 engine. You can actually hear all the sound.
I got my hoodie up because it's cold outside. But this is a morning after I've installed the secondary cat deletes, and I want to see if this video and this audio can capture any sound difference. I don't think it will, to be honest. So let's just get into it. Rock and roll. Yeah, let's go take this thing for a ride and give you a little bit more of the change in dynamics, both in sound and hopefully drive. I'm gonna piss off my neighbors and rev it. Just wait until people get out of the way, but we are in sport. I'm gonna give it one good rev. It's gonna piss off some people. Let's see how this thing sounds on normal mode. On low revs, still seems pretty quiet. Oh, wow. Wow. For just normal mode, it almost feels like it is sport mode without the cat deletes. That sounds good. Oh no. I wonder what it's going to sound like whenever I open this bad boy up. Let's just go ahead and do that. Oh, there we go. You hear that? Let's see what we got. All right. We're going under the bridge. See if we can open the windows a little bit. Get a little reverb under the bridge. Oh, you hear that? That sounds pretty good. All right, all right, all right. Here goes. Oh, wow. That's opened up, baby. Oh my gosh. Oh, this was definitely needed. What was I waiting on? Why did I wait forever to do this deletion? I want to call it this mod, but yeah, it's just removing a part and adding pretty much a straight pipe to the muffler. But the great thing is, the thing that I wanted to do, make sure that I did was keep the original sound, and I have done that. It is with the original sound, and on top of that, it sounds louder. I don't know if the camera's going to catch it, but it definitely sounds louder. All right, here goes. Oh, yeah, that sounds good. Sounds really good. I love it. All right, so long story short, go secondary cat delete your Aston, because you'll get a little bit more sound from the car. Tell me what you think of the sound. Tell me what you think of the move to mod this car. Leave some more comments. Actually, I read the algorithm doesn't even care about your comments. More so cares if you're watching this video all the way to the end. So if you're still here, thanks for sticking around. Smash subscribe, hit the like, turn on the notification. We'll see you in the next one.
Racing is life. Anything that happens before or after